Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we proudly present this podcast to you in all its glory. They are the bearded wonders, the twin sons from different mothers. He is Blake, he is Sal, and together they are the Blake and Sal Show. And if you're not okay with that, I have 2 words for you. Stay tuned.
So Sunday morning, the 3 of us left, hit the road. We got up there, and I did not know what the arena was when we first did this, so I kept saying the arena now. I didn't know what the hell that was.
Yeah.
We weren't planning this. So
until
when we got there, I was like, I'm gonna run. You guys go to you get your wristband, Kyle.
Yeah.
His wristband, because he wasn't with us the first day. Right. And you guys head in, and I'm gonna run to the panels and put my stuff down so that we have our seats for Shatner.
Right.
Not knowing the difference in the arena. Yeah. And I start looking at the screens, and I don't see Shatner's name anywhere. So I run up to the front, and I give them credit for being completely upfront about this stuff.
Yeah.
But the guy at the door didn't understand my question at first.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Where's Shatner?" Oh, he's like, "Oh, he's out there. He's out there by all the celebrities." I'm like, "No. That's not my question."
Yeah.
Where's his panel? Like, it says on the website this, but I don't know where this is. Someone else overheard me, and he's like, "Oh, you see outside that building over there that says arena? Yes, that's where he is for the panel." Oh. And that's when Dad cut off to me and he said, "Yeah, we're not walking over there.
No,
We want to hit a different panel later on. We don't want to walk over there and miss the panels." Yeah. And we wanted to walk. I wanted to come out of it. I wanted to walk around and chit-chat and talk and do things and relax. And that's what we ended up doing. We ended up walking around the con floor, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Especially 60s Batman.
Yes, you guys did talk about it. Tell them about that. Tell them.
Because I ran to 60s Batman, got to shake his hand, asked him how he was going. He said, "I'm doing fine, citizen." He was completely in character.
It was a cool moment. That was a really cool moment.
And R2-D2?
R2-D2 was fun.
Yeah.
Then we got to take pictures in the Jurassic Park Jeeps.
Yeah.
Which was hysterically fun.
And I got to do what I wanted to do for a while, which is as I'm getting out of the Jeep, I've decided not to endorse your park.
And you got the pet blue.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun.
And then you guys ran to the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
Yes. What the hell was that? That was hysterical. Yeah, we're catching up to you. We were catching up to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, is it the Foot Clan?
And you ran up to the Foot Clan, and they had a rope. And I'm like, well, I want to take a picture. I got my phone, take a picture. And they tied you in a rope?
Yeah. It's like, you go, would you like to be tied up? And I was like, how do I answer this?
And then they showed you what they meant.
Yeah.
They said, I didn't say a big. Well, they showed them. I'll do this damn shit. What the hell? Why not? We're having some fun.
Okay.
So
the one thing I regret not doing is getting a poster so I could have gotten a picture in the Mach 5.
Oh yeah, we never got back to that. We never did get back to that.
But I did get a picture of myself in the helmet, and I look like Michael. Yes. I look like Michael Dukakis.
That was funny. That was a funny moment. So that's mostly what we did for the first couple hours there. We just had a good time walking around, and the one thing we did do, which will be hopefully lead to a future guest, who did we run into, Kyle?
We ran into Brad Jones, who plays the Cinema Snob on YouTube.
Yes, I am not a big Cinema Snob. You are. Yeah. So I know you were giddy to meet him.
Yeah, and I was just incredibly shy because...
And so we went up to him and we introduced, and you guys chit-chatted for a little bit. So
I got a picture with him. Dad got to talk to him, and what'd you think of him?
Well, I had to ask him about the one-chip challenge because
that's the one-chip challenge.
Okay.
I have no clue what's going on.
Okay, I'll explain this.
Okay.
What it is, it's a chip that's very spicy on the level of a ghost pepper. It's like 2 million Scovilles.
So it's like the kind of thing that would be in like a Man vs. Food challenge?
All of it was part of a restaurant, yeah. But what is
I'm just saying, no, that would be one of those things.
Yeah, what it is, it's something that you can buy. It's a chip that comes in a little pouch that comes in a coffin, and it pretty much goes.
Doesn't sound healthy.
And it pretty much went from Brad tries the one-chip challenge to Brad tries half a gallon of milk.
Which is, wow.
Well,
so that was cool, though.
Yeah, and I guess I asked him, so how much milk did you go through? He said 4 half gallons.
Wow. Oh.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
And he apparently had a serious case of fire hole afterwards.
Oh, so that happened. And that was cool.
And the coolest thing about it, now that I got a picture with him, I bought 3 DVDs from him, and he autographed all 3.
Very cool.
I got his film Jesus Bro, which is I saw, and it's incredibly funny. What it is, it's a parody of the Christian films made by Pureflix. Just to note, it does not mock the religion at all, just mocks how propagandic these things are. And it has to do with an internet atheist who has a near-death experience. Meets Santa Christ, which it shows the form of because he equated Jesus with Santa Claus earlier, and is sent back to convert people to Christianity, and it basically sends up all the tropes, the cinematography, the music that you'd find in these. And, interestingly, as they were doing production, Kevin Sorbo's film Let There Be Light entered production, and it had exactly the same plot, only without any comedy or hints of irony.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. That's it.
So, we went back over to the panel floor, back over the panels, and they were finishing up with Kimberly J. Brown talking about the return to Halloween Town. Am I the only person that has no clue what Halloween Town is?
It was a series of TV movies on the Disney Channel.
I had no idea what that was. So people were very happy to see her, so that was cool. This is the first time I had a weird feeling the mic wasn't working anymore. Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll get there. It's fine. Before the next panel happened, I ran across the hall. I just wanted to see what this was.
Yeah.
And I got a picture, and it was called J. Jonah Jameson versus the Crowd. And pretty much it was a guy dressed as J. Jonah Jameson talking to the crowd how much I hate Spider-Man. That was the whole panel. That was the whole thing.
Did he at any point actually tell people, I need pictures of Spider-Man?
I was only in there for a couple of minutes, but I saw him holding up paper. He's like, why do I hate Spider-Man? Because he's a menace. I'm like, okay, this is going to be this for the next panel. I got to go get ready for the next panel.
Oh, man, if I had known about that, I would have gone over to just...
It was very funny. Yeah. That was going on across the hall. I got a picture of that. That was very funny.
I'm sorry, you cannot top J.K. Simmons.
Oh no, but the guy was doing it. The guy was impersonating Simmons. That's what that was for. He was doing the impersonation of J.K. Simmons.
I'm just saying that he pretty much set the bar high for portrayals of J.J.
Oh yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Which is probably that should be a conversation piece in the hell show I was listening to. I think it was Weekend Bugle over on Spider-Man Minute. Yeah. Where they said that's probably why there's no J. Jonah Jameson in the Amazing Spider-Man, because they didn't want to try to top it. They didn't want to try.
They set the bar so freaking high.
Yeah. So all right, now we get back and we sit in the next panel that we watch, our last panel that we're going to be talking about, with a very Brady Q&A with Barry Williams, who apparently didn't want to sit down. That's what I learned during this hour. He didn't want to sit down.
I couldn't figure that out.
What was he not sitting for? Why was he not sitting?
Maybe he's one of those who can't sit still for that long.
Because here's the thing, the moderator wasn't sitting down either.
The moderator sitting down because...
He was waiting for Barry to sit down.
It was respecting. He did the same thing.
Yeah.
It was the same moderator that did Dean Cain.
Yeah.
So he waited for Dean to sit down, and then he sat down. So when Barry Williams didn't sit down, well, I guess we're doing this standing. I guess we're standing for this interview. So fine. I don't know. I'm not sure how I felt about this panel. Half of it was advertising for his
freaking cruise.
The cruise and for that HGTV special.
A very Brady.
It
was a cool idea.
Yeah.
It was a really cool idea show, but still, that was half the panel with him plugging his cruise and talking about that. So, like, for a 45-minute
a very
panel,
Brady makeover. That's it.
And like this, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. What do you guys think? I wasn't a big fan of the panel.
I just like the because I always like the fact that he plugged this because it's the first I heard of it.
But still, like, other than that, though, I mean,
I never because I know Mom, when Dad told her about this, she just went ugh, and I never knew why.
Well, what's really weird is you would have to watch an earlier episode of Celebrity Wife Swap.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
sad. Barry Williams has his son. And I think he's a single father because I guess him and the girlfriend didn't marry. Yeah. So he's raising a son. And he's doing his show in Branson, Missouri, which he says he wrapped up a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Or a year ago.
Last year.
And the show didn't put him in a good light. Because every morning when he woke up, he and his son had to say pledge allegiance to a flag. You know, but I don't know. I just wasn't into this panel, and maybe because we had such good panels beforehand, I just wasn't into this one. And it didn't help, but the mic wasn't working for the Q&A at all, so everyone had to yell over things, and that didn't help. Yeah. And then this one over here, I'm pointing at Mark here.
he completely confused Barry Williams.
Yeah.
So why don't you? I'll play the audio, but tell us what you went to ask him, and then we'll explain what happened.
It was a two-part question, which I thought was very
pretty
easy.
simple. I thought it was simple.
The first part is, one, who came up with the brainchild for the character of Johnny Bravo, which is a character that Greg Brady plays.
Right.
That a
Absolutely
rock and roll alter ego.
Fair question.
Okay.
Sort of
And
like
then
like Ziggy Stardust.
And then my second part is, because there's an episode with the late David Jones.
Well, before you got to that question,
Okay.
that was the first question.
Right.
And he was very confused. Because he thought you were talking about the animated character?
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, the Cartoon Network show.
But leave it to him. It's like,
What had nothing to do with the other here?
Johnny Bravo, you don't remember the character you played on the Brady
That you
Bunch.
just brought up 10 minutes ago!
Like-
you just brought
He's
him
like,
up!
oh!
Well, the best part, you just brought him up 10 minutes ago! Like, you were just talking about him! How did you...
And then I said, okay, well, then I figured, okay.
It was
There was
absolutely hysterical. It was very, very funny.
And I said, then the second part was, there's the episode where late David Jones was on there, basically, and it was about a situation where Marcia going, I guess, to prom or homecoming, and basically wrote a letter and never got returned, and then he returns it himself. So I said, off scene, did you and David basically talk music about, musical likes or dislikes or what was that? And his comment was, I was very jealous of Davey. He got all the girls.
I don't think he liked your question. I don't think he liked your questions.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think he was a fan of your questions.
Ooh.
But overall, that panel was all right. Overall, though, I enjoyed myself over the couple of days we were at Wizard World, though. I really enjoyed it. And hopefully we get to go to Wizard World Chicago in August.
Well,
and have some fun.
Yeah, see what happens.
So too.
So that'll be next summer.
Okay.
Wait, before I even... Hang on, I forgot to do this.
Okay.
Let's throw it to the panel right now.
Who'd you like to talk to? And I'm like, well, put me in with Constantine, Matt Ryan. Put me in with the gals from Supernatural. That's a gimme. And then, certainly if you could throw me in with William Shatner, and they kind of laughed, but they let me introduce William Shatner. And then on my list was Barry Williams. And he goes, well, you're the paranormal guy. I said, I know, but Barry Williams. And they're like, but paranormal, what does that have to do with the Brady Bunch? I'm like, I was an only child. I grew up a single child. My family was the Brady Bunch. I aspired to be the Brady Bunch. And I beat the Brady Bunch. We are the Schrady Bunch, with 8 of my own and my wife's 3 boys. That's right, she had 3 boys of her own. We have 11 children. So it's because of the Brady Bunch, I'm going to punch Barry Williams in the face, because I now have 11 children. No, this is fantastic. He is a musician, a teen idol. He is an actor and a fantastic guy. And I got the funny bit, when I go up to introduce myself to him the other day, I kind of forget I'm still in paranormal mode, and I've got on my t-shirt that says, let's conjure Bloody Mary, and it's got this, and I walk up, and he's always very gregarious and happy, and I walk up and I shake his hand, and I said, Mr. Williams, I'll be hosting your panel, and he looked at my shirt, and then looked up at me, and he goes, oh, are you doing any other panels? Yes, I'm going to be introducing a bunch of other panels, and because you could see in the look, he's like, dude, you're creepy, I'm groovy, Greg Brady. This is going to be weird, but I dressed up for the occasion. So he is here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, turn off your phones or set them to stun so that we don't interrupt the fun. If you have to take a call, please go out in the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the grooviest big brother on the planet, Barry Williams. Nope. I will bow to the big brother. You, sir.
11 kids.
11 kids.
11 blended kids. That's
right.
Party blended. I hope you have Alice.
That's a wonderful wife with a lot of energy.
Well, I guess. A lot of it. That's a lot of PB&J.
Yes.
Wow.
11.
It's nice to see everybody here. I don't know how you found this place. I just started half an hour ago. Got lost twice. I'm glad to be here. I hope you've got tough questions.
We do have a microphone set up, so feel free to join in. And I mean,
And I'm going to do something special for anybody who asks a question I've never been asked before.
Exciting. We're going to get into the bunch stuff and other fun trivia in a bit, but let people know, I mean, you've got so much stuff going on right now. So you've got the cruise coming up, you're doing music, you're doing a bunch of stuff. So just kind of let people know what Barry Williams is up to right now. Can you do that for us?
When you say a bunch of stuff,